A sharp, throbbing ache flared behind my temples. I gasped, pulling my gaze away and closing my eyes. I rubbed my brow, feeling the familiar, bruising fatigue that always accompanied my gift. I was a rot-seer, a freak of nature who could map the exact moment a living thing began to spoil. For years, I had hidden it, using it only to draw the most flawlessly accurate botanical illustrations the Society had ever seen. But I hadn't come to Blackwood Manor for a prestigious commission. I had come because I was running out of time. Down in my coat pocket, wrapped in thick linen, sat my own hands. Underneath my gloves, the tips of my fingers were beginning to show faint, ghostly flecks of that same ash-gray decay. I was rotting from the inside out, a slow-acting curse I couldn't explain. Lord Alistair, the reclusive necromancer, was my last desperate hope. If anyone understood the language of decay, it was the man who ruled a dead forest. The carriage lurked to a stop. Outside, the fog parted just enough to reveal my destination. Blackwood Manor didn't look built. It looked carved from the basalt bones of the earth itself. It was a monolithic, Gothic fortress of dark stone, its spires piercing the bruised violet sky like jagged teeth. Ivy climbed the walls, but it wasn't green. The vines were calcified, black and brittle, clinging to the stone like skeletal fingers. As I stepped down from the carriage, the mud squelched beneath my boots. The air was unnaturally cold, carrying the sharp, metallic tang of an approaching thunderstorm and the faint, sweet scent of overripe lilies. Then I felt it. It wasn't a sound, but a physical pressure. The black, brittle vines creeping along the stone foundation of the manor slowly twisted. Their tips turned, millimeter by millimeter, directly toward me. They weren't swaying in the wind. They were reacting to my presence. "They are watching me," a voice whispered in the back of my mind. "The house is breathing."